Okay, for the seventh and final season of Pretty Little Liars, and I have watched them all. I just haven't watched them all this week. I've watched this one, and it seemed a little better than some of the prior seasons. It seemed about the same as all the prior seasons. Weird hair, very weird hair. I don't know. I mean, I understand. See, there was this one thing that it was everyone's hair was too perfect, and then it got to the point where everyone's hair is too imperfect. Everyone has bed hair, or they. I mean, and I'm not sure if they're wigs or not, but half the cast look like they're wearing really bad wigs all the time, especially Troyan. That's that's a pity. And another thing, they did a time jump at one point when they got out of high school and they jumped like 5 years, but they did it in like 1 year period of time, and then they started using the present year as the present year, and the 5 year passed as the prior year's season, and it got very confusing because at one point they're in the high school office and they're in 2017, which is season 7. Now, season 6 or 5, whatever, 6 or 5, it might have been 5, when they were still in high school, was like a year or two earlier. But now it's 2012. As opposed to 2014 or 15 or 16, whichever one it was. So there's that whole weird discrepancy. And then they do jump a time again from 2017 to 2020 or something. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not sure what year it is anymore. No, all the ages are so a flux. Troyan is still way too old for her character. And it's, not real, so it really doesn't matter. Now, somewhere along the line, I must have missed Ravenswood, the first spin-off, and the second spin-off, which is Pretty Little Liars, I don't know, Resurrection or Rehabilitation or some weird name. That's coming out next year. So you might want to go into Netflix and peruse the 7 seasons, 160-ish episodes. This was, the final one was a double length, so it's. But anyways, they're relatively well acted. There's a lot of really bad love scenes, which this is the one thing I hate about PG TV, is that they have to do things to hide certain parts of certain people, but they make sure that they're naked. And then they have to do all these really weird body movements so that you can't see a specific point on their now naked body. For modesty and morality. Anyways, definitely worth a watch. It's funny, dark humor.